Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Adrian. For those of you that don't know me, I am an intuitive healer, holistic wellness practitioner. I love doing spiritual regression hypnosis, online sessions at the moment only. There's a link down below that describes that. This is your 1 till 7 August 2020 general guidance pick a card reading. So in addition to the weekly readings that I do for you, this is just a general pick a card reading. So you choose for me, please, option number 1, 2, or 3 for a general guidance reading from the universe. I'm going to start off with, I'm just going to bite my tongue. I'm going to start off by pre-selecting for you an enchanted map card, which is like an oracle card, and then I'm going to choose 3 tarot cards for you, as well as a crystal oracle card for the energy that you can focus on at the moment. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. And just while I'm doing this, just also letting you know that I do also teach tarot. If you are interested in that, or online sessions, and I've got a weekly reading coming up for all the different signs. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you would consider subscribing. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your light. Oh, it means everything. It means everything. It is such a joy for me to serve and to help. And I'm just going to take from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. How beautiful is the back of this card, eh? So regal. Sorry for shaking the camera. All right. And then let's just get you a crystal oracle as well. So that one flipped. I'm going to take that one for you. So have you decided whether you're taking option 1, 2, or 3 yet? Let's see what general we have for you. And just one more card. And then we are ready to get started. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, it's okay. I'll fix that later. Okay. So, option number 1. Magic prayer. Magic prayer. Beautiful. This is such a reminder that anything that we ask from a point of love, anything that we ask with the sort of intention of the greatest good of all, that everybody can benefit, when you can understand that we are all from the one true source, and that even though we're having individual experience, that we all really want, and when we can acknowledge that, and we can acknowledge that divinity that the one has within the other. And for me, it's always such an incredible experience when I look at other people and you can see that part of you inside of them. It's amazing, it's beautiful, it's magical. So with magic prayer, letting you know that I feel that what you're asking from such a beautiful, unselfish point of love. And when we ask from this unselfish point of love, then the universe positively responds. Now, a lot of times people say you shouldn't ask for stuff from the universe. You shouldn't ask because if you ask, it actually implies that you don't have, and it implies that there's lack. But then I say, think of it almost like this. When a child never really asks your parent for anything, and doesn't really ever show any sort of interest in this, or disinterest in that, then the parent can never really do something amazing for you. Imagine trying to set up a surprise party for someone, and nothing about this person. Nothing about their preferences. Nothing about what they were asking for. Nothing about what it is that they actually like to have. You don't know their favorite color. You don't know their favorite sort of sizes. Their preferences, all those type of things. Then how would it be possible to really give those people something that they may really like to have, and really appreciate and really value? And it's the same thing with the universe. When you ask from a point of love, not because there's lack, but because you understand that there is abundance, and then you can have whatever you want to have, but you also need to be specific. Then life can give you whatever it is that you want to have. And it seems that it might have something to do with love. All right, so the 3 cards that came out for you here is the Tower, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. Now, when it comes to love, there is nothing wrong with asking for love. You know, um, the the sort of glitch, or if you want to call it, that problem comes in sometimes when we are looking for love because we are looking for someone else to complete us. We are looking for someone else to be our better half. You know, to sort of fill the gap that we feel in our lives. Now, there is a very different story because sometimes we think that there is twin flame love, and that is exactly the opposite of twin flame love. The twin flame love journey is all about you. So, first of all, the universe want to let you know if you've been asking for love, then there may be a lot of things happening in your life that you're like, but I've been asking for love, and all the experiences that I'm getting right now is sort of like the exact opposite of love. So this is what I've been asking for, but now I'm getting all these things that are not really lining up as love. So what's going on here? And a lot of times before we can get to this beautiful moment, the lovers, which is really about the twin flame journey, it's also the Gemini card. It's if this is your objective, this is what you want to have. When you clear, this is what you want to have, in a positive, loving sense, because you send out that magical prayer. Then life has to show you the kind of things that are in the way for you to get to where it is that you want to get, so that this blessing is actually a blessing. It's like winning the lottery. You need to be good with money, because if you're not good with money, then winning the lottery can become the biggest sort of disblessing for you ever. All right, and there's a beautiful confirmation here with the Queen of Cups. You are moving into that wonderful heart-centered emotional experience, and then energy for you to focus on. If you have the crystal, it's great. If you don't, you can also open yourself to the energy, because remember, the human body consists mostly out of water, and water absorbs energy, like the moon affects us in energy. Stipnight, which is great for conflict resolution. So if you might be feeling, those feelings inside, like neither here nor there, kind of wobbly, then if you have Stipnight, or you can focus on the energy of Stipnight, or welcome that energy of Stipnight in, even if you haven't had it before. Because remember that the earth, same as us, is energy that is manifested in a different form. So you can open yourself to that energy. We are living on planet Earth. We are here, so you can open yourself to that energy that is available to help you release and sort of find a solution to whatever it is that might be weighing on your mind. Okay. And that's what I got for you for option number 1. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Remember that you can also order yourself a personal detailed reading with me if you'd like to do that, or if you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, there's a link down below. And I have a general reading for all the zodiac signs that is coming out every week. The schedule is down below also. Number 2. So for option number 2, 11, new beginnings. The 1111 that everybody's talking about, all the new beginnings. There's a new balancing act there, and this is a new balancing act in love. But I feel this is more than the balancing act of love within yourself, because what we do inside is what is reflected outside in the world. So this is a balance between the divine male and the divine feminine over here for me. This is what I pick up in this card, okay? Whereas sort of you may be rethinking a lot of things, the sort of ideas that you had about life before, the sort of focus that you had on life before, the way that you may have looked at things before may be kind of different now. You might be experiencing or about to go to a period where there's a lot of change that's taking place, that it's almost sort of magic that life is taking on a will of its own, and you're like, kind of like, what's going over there, on over here, because things might actually be in a space where they become easier as opposed to more difficult before. And it seems like somehow magical things are just coming your way. Life is suddenly kind of, it's good, and that's wonderful. Let's see, what do we have for you in Tarots? The 8 of Pentacles. So whatever balance is taking place in here, whatever this balance is also good for your materialistic manifestation, expansion of life. So the tangible stuff in life that you need, which can be money, but it could also be the things that you get as a result of money. Okay. Page of Cups, So there might be some offer coming in here, some idea, something that you need to do, and the Two of Wands, emotions got you a little bit not sure how to go forward quite just yet, all right? So seeing what you maybe like to have, even opportunity for you for what you might like to have, that sort of emotionally just sits really, really well with you, and it can sort of like really get you to go to that stage where you can just kind of level up, all right? There is a definite concern here, maybe some doubt. Do I go for this? Don't I do this? You know, and again, as is with life, open yourself to the idea that the solution for the answers that you seek can come from very, very unexpected sources that you would never in your wildest dreams imagine that you would get, answers from. So you are really strongly guided here to really pay attention. If you're standing in front of a choice, where are you getting the good feeling from? Where are the goodies coming from? From which side does it seem like things are working out, and from which side are they maybe not working out so much? All right, and there is definitely a call here for more logic, because somehow this is a heart-centered matter. It's got something to do with the emotions. So, and something that works really well is testing out the emotions of how it feels. So this is option A and this is option B. So how does A make me feel? And feel that for 5 minutes, and imagine yourself there in that life for that 5 minutes. Like for example, when somebody has spiritual regression hypnosis with me and they can't make a choice. So it's like, okay, so let's try this on for 5 minutes. Let's imagine that this is a jacket that you put in like a store, so you don't have to buy it if you try it on. So you try on the jacket, you keep it for 5 minutes. How does it feel? How's your life different now? What is possible now? How does it look? How does it feel? How's that sort of outlook? Okay, let's take the jacket off. Let's put the jacket down. Let's put on the other jacket. How does this feel? How is this experience? Okay, between the two, which one do you choose? Or would you maybe like to open your mind to possibly an alternative? Okay, because life is infinite. There's always possibilities. Look at what you're getting for a crystal oracle, Kroikot, which speaks about sexuality. And in this case, this is about your root chakra, your connection, your grounding to you, to your authenticity, to who you really are. Okay, this is really saying to you, okay, so when you sit back for a moment, when you focus back for a moment, and you ask yourself a very powerful question: who am I really? Who do I prefer to be? Who do I choose to be? How would I like my life to be? How would I like my life to feel? If I think past limits, if I think past right and wrongs, if I think past limitations, if I think past should and shouldn't, what feels right to me? What sits right with me? And what doesn't? It's about paying attention. Okay, if you want your life to be successful, you have to pay attention, and it's a very good idea to pay attention to yourself, because you're with you for the rest of your life. And whatever your relationship is with you, that determines everything else. Okay. And of course, remember, if you want to have a personal reading, you can book that with me. If you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, there's a link below. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and I also have a weekly reading coming up for all the different zodiac signs. Alrighty. Number three. Ooh, I've always loved this card. Flying. Okay. This is the end of a lot of cycles. A lot of things were not working, or rather, not so much not working. It's more like, you've come through quite a lengthy period of growth, because sometimes we feel that things are not working, but then we don't understand it, maybe that it's just a period of growth that was just like shaping us. All right, so a lot of shaping has taken place, and now it's time for you to enjoy your life, to embrace that higher sort of opportunities, to really enjoy life a little bit, because sometimes we get so busy that we forget to enjoy our lives, to open our lives to joy. Sometimes we work so hard to get this beautiful life, and for some reason, for some of you, this might be a direct message. I see a house, and on the inside It might have sort of like creamish walls. On the outside, it seems like sort of red face brick. It might have a side around the windows in a like kind of creamish color. And then there's, it might be a door, like a sliding door, like a wooden frame, and it might be raining. There's some plants, there might be a cat. So that's quite pretty. So if that's for somebody, if that means anything for you, open your heart to that, embrace your heart to that. I mean, why not? But it's time for you to enjoy your life. You may have been working too hard. You may have been really going at it. It's time for you to enjoy your life. What do we have here in Crystal Oracles for you? The Queen of Wands, enjoying your life. The Four of Swords, embracing your life. And the Eight of Cups. It's time to walk away, separately. There's something that you need to move away from, something that you need to merge away from. It's time to move onwards, Sometimes we feel that when it comes to walking away from something, that it might be a negative thing, but you can walk away with one of two ways in life. You can walk away with peace, and then that expands, or you can walk away with frustration and worries and concerns, and then that expands, okay? So with the Queen of Wands, first of all, this encourages you so strongly, and also reminds you that your emotions are powerful, your emotions are strong. You can create anything you want in this life from your emotions, all right? And so it reminds you of that, and it also says to you, why don't you do that, all right? You don't have to work so hard. Sometimes we get into that space where we want to create, and want, and like, and then we forget that to sometimes enjoy. And everything in life that you achieve, be it money, be it a career, be it love, be it whatever, it's about building a relationship with it, so you go in there, you invite yourself, you open it, you start building a relationship with it. And it's by building a relationship that it then obviously comes into your life. But it's about maintaining that relationship. And it's let's just use the example of a romantic relationship in this equation, just to explain it to you. So if you'd really like to be with someone, you're obviously going to be doing the kind of things to let them know that you're interested, and to like be flirty and all those type of things. But when you're inside a relationship, it's a different sort of dynamic, because now you're maintaining it, you're getting to know each other, you're getting to work with one another. And if you are really, imagine being married to someone and still being in the space where you're constantly trying to make them, pay the special attention to you. The person's going to be like, hey, listen, you are tripping, okay? So it's time to take things to that next level here with the Four of Swords. It's time for that next powerful step, okay? So it's about stepping, this is really the Eight of Cups there. It's about stepping from strength to strength. It's about that next phase. It's not about stepping away, but it's like stepping into that new energy. It's time. It's really healthy time to step into that new sort of next step energy, okay? And Crystal Oracle Kyanite Blue, letting go. I'm also wearing Kyanite. My best friend gave it to me. So it's time to let go, all right? And by letting go, it means setting free. Not micromanaging life, not micromanaging your energy, not micromanaging source of all. It's about faith, it's about trust, and knowing that your life can work out abundantly more beautiful than you ever imagined if you allow it. So it's about opening your heart and your soul so that the magical flow can flow through you abundantly. Okay? So thank you so much. And of course, if you want to, you can always book a personal detailed reading with me. You can have spiritual regression hypnosis. All the links are down below. And remember, I also do a weekly reading for all the different zodiac signs.